March 2, 2026 Afternoon News Summary, New York Time, covering 12 noon to 6 evening. Don't forget to subscribe before we start, so you don't miss out on the latest international news. News 1, UN Security Council demands immediate Gaza ceasefire. The UN Security Council passed a resolution demanding an immediate ceasefire in Gaza for the month of Ramadan, with the United States abstaining. The resolution calls for the unconditional release of all hostages and urgent humanitarian aid access, marking a significant shift in the diplomatic landscape. News 2, ECB holds rates, hints at June cut. The European Central Bank left its key interest rates unchanged but signaled confidence that inflation is slowing, paving the way for a potential rate cut in June. President Lagarde stated more data is needed but acknowledged discussions have begun on easing policy. News 3, U.S. Core PCE inflation matches forecasts. The U.S. Core PCE price index, the Fed's preferred inflation gauge, rose 0.3% in January and 2.8% year-over-year, matching expectations. The data reinforces the Federal Reserve's patient stance on interest rate cuts, with markets now eyeing the June meeting. News 4, yen weakens past 151 per dollar. The Japanese yen weakened past 151 against the US dollar, approaching levels that previously triggered intervention. The move follows dovish commentary from a Bank of Japan board member, highlighting the wide policy divergence with the Fed. News 5, OPEC Plus agrees to extend output cuts. OPEC Plus members agreed to extend their voluntary oil production cuts of 2.2 million barrels per day through the end of Q2 2026. Brent crude prices rose 1.8% to $83.50 per barrel on the news, supporting market stability. News 6, EU launches probe into Chinese wind turbine subsidies. The European Commission launched a new subsidy investigation into Chinese wind turbine suppliers, citing concerns over unfair competition for European projects. This marks a further escalation in trade tensions over clean tech industries. News 7, global tech stocks slide on AI valuation concerns. Major technology stocks fell sharply in afternoon trading, led by a 4% drop in a leading AI chipmaker's shares. Analysts cited growing investor skepticism over lofty valuations and the capital intensity of artificial intelligence infrastructure builds. That's all for today's news. See you next time.